guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can highlight, contour, and apply blush on your face everywhere that is necessary or wanted. This was requested by someone a few weeks ago and I was like, I'm not going to forget this one. I wrote it down on a note card while I was making note cards for a college class and I haven't forgotten it and it's in my purse. And here is how exactly to highlight, contour, and blush. I'll show you products to use, products that are available to you everywhere, and exactly how you go about making the whole look come together. So I hope this video is helpful and just keep watching to see how it's done. Okay, so first off I'm going to start by showing you guys kind of options that there are for highlights, bronzers, and blushes. Now these are a couple that I would use as highlights. My favorite at the moment is the Too Faced Absolutely Invisible Candlelight. It just looks like this. It's very iridescent. It has a little bit of gold shimmer in it. Apparently it's real gold. Who knows? But really nice. And then you can also use, this is an e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder in Luminance. And I know that they say bronzer, but look at that. Who is that a bronzer for? I mean, it's a really nice highlight color. And that's only $1, so good find. That's what it looks like. You can see it reflecting off my hand. For bronzers, my absolute favorite two for contouring or really anything to do with bronzer are my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is just the original one. But if I don't want to do all the blending, because that is a little dark for me, I love my NYC Sunny bronzer. Perfect for my skin tone, so if you have a fair or light complexion, this is perfect. It's like $3 at any drugstore, and it's matte. Now the most important thing for contouring is you want a matte bronzer. Both of these are completely matte, because you don't naturally have shimmer, in your cheekbones and things like that, so you don't want to get a shimmery bronzer for contouring specifically. Oh, I forgot this. Another option for highlight are cream highlights. You also have cream bronzers, but to me that's a really weird concept. I feel like that's just too much pigmentation for a bronzer. Like, you don't want too much bronzer. So, but I mean, it's an option. This is the e.l.f. Body Shimmer in Mystic Moonlight. And I did reviews on a lot of these products, and I'll link them all below, but this, it looks like a mini deodorant, but it is just a little highlight that you can use. You can literally just swipe it on and then blend it out with your finger. Now for blushes, I have a lot of options. This is a Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush, and this is kind of weird. It's like Play-Doh, and it's not, I mean, it's kind of like a cream blush, but it's a different consistency, whereas this e.l.f. cream blush actually is a cream blush, and it looks like that. So cream blushes are usually more pigmented. They're very hydrating for dry skin. If you have really oily skin, I would stay away from cream products. Another cream alternative, this is the Dream Mousse blush. I don't know if these are discontinued, but this is Whipped Strawberries from Maybelline, and again, it's a different consistency. These Maybelline products are different, but they're cream blush based. Then there's baked blushes. This is by Hard Candy. Baked blushes have good pigmentation. You can use them wet or dry. This e.l.f. blush in Tickled Pink, this is just a basic powder blush. And then this MAC Beauty Powder in Shell Pearl. I use this on, when I want just a light little sheen. Some blushes can be used as both a blush and a highlight. So this is kind of like one of the things you'd use for that. And I mention this as not just a regular powder because it's a beauty powder, not a blush. So technically I think this is supposed to go all over your face, but really I don't want that much shimmer and pink all over my face. So I use it as a blush. So those are all your options basically for highlight, bronzer, and blush. Now we're going to get into the application, because I'm looking a little pale. So first I'm just going to tie my hair back, because you want to get your hair out of the way, obviously, if you have as much as I do. So I usually go blush, bronzer, highlight, like blush, contour, highlight. It's a really weird way to do it. I know you should probably just go down. The reason I do it though is because sometimes, like, my e.l.f. blush is matte. My highlights are usually shimmery. So I don't want to do the highlight and then have a shimmery blush. But I'm going to show you some brushes to use. This e.l.f. small stipple brush is good for cream products like cream blush. You can use a simple flat foundation brush for your highlight, like this. So sometimes I'll use that. And then this large angled contour brush by Sigma, this will be your best friend because you can literally use this one brush for all 3 applications. You just gotta wipe it off in between. And then I have a powder brush or a stipple brush handy, and I just use this to blend everything together. So there's some brush ideas. Today I'm going to be showing you how to just use this nifty little guy right here. So today I'm feeling like I want to use the Hard Candy blush. So this is Hard Candy blush in Living Doll. Now you just take your brush and go over it like you would any other blush. Smile, find the apples of your cheeks, and then go back towards the top of your ear. Like that. You can also do this. Kind of makes the area flatter and easier to apply. Some people like mixing blushes to make it look like a more natural flush, but that's completely up to you. Okay, we're going to blend everything out at the end, so for now it is going to look just like lines, but don't be afraid because we will blend. Blending will be your best friend. Now the thing about the apples of the cheeks, don't get it like all the way over to your nose because it'll make your nose look red. So just go kind of on the side of the apples of your cheeks and then back to the top of your ear. Okay, so I'm looking a little pink, but now I got life in my face, you see? Alright, so you just wipe off this brush with a paper towel or even your hand. Now it's going to still look dirty, but I'll show you why it doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm using the NYC Sunny bronzer, just because it's my favorite. Do that on your brush. This is going to go in the hollows of your cheeks. Make a fishy face when in doubt. Right there is where it goes. It generally goes more to like the middle of your ear. And again, I'm using this brush, putting it right under where my blush is basically. You can see it. And see how it hollows out my cheeks some? Kind of gives it a little more chiseled effect. That's what you're going for. Bronzer is to hide things, make things shadowy. Highlight is to highlight things and make them stand out more. Now you can even take your finger to contour your nose. Just go down the sides of it. And it's going to look really funny and obvious, but we'll blend, I promise. You don't even need a brush for this. Just use your fingers. And you see how it's already making my nose look smaller? This is the magic of makeup, people. Okay? But we'll blend, like I said, because I'm starting to look a little crazy. Lastly, I'm going to use my Too Faced Candlelight highlight. Oh, no, I forgot. For contouring, also, you're going to go your temples. If you know the Kardashians, the famous 3 they do boom, boom, boom. Had little chin action going on. And then you're just kind of bringing warmth to your temples, where the sun hits generally. Alright. And lastly, highlight. So I'm going to use the same brush, get a little highlight on that brush. And it's just going to go right here, so basically right above where your blush is. And it just kind of makes you look a little brighter. Some people like putting it right here too, almost where your blush starts, just because it gives you that V effect where you look really awake. You can put it on top of your concealer if you want. I don't care. It's up to you. Now you can also put it on the bridge of your nose to make your nose look longer. On your chin, on your cupid's bow. It's all about effects, people. Alright, so now I have been into using a stipple brush lately. I don't know why. You can use a stipple or a powder brush to blend everything out. So you want to blend individually first, just to get all those harsh lines out. And then we'll blend all together. Now just blend everything together so it's in perfect harmony. And there you go. That's it. It's really not a hard thing to master. Just practice a couple times and I'm sure that anybody can get this. Oh, gotta let the hair down. So those are the areas that you generally would want to apply blush, highlight, and contour. Now, I'm a person who I really don't use bronzer as just bronzer. I only use it as contour. I just don't feel the need of bronzer because I like that blush brings color to your face. I never cared about being tan per se, so I just use it as contouring and I don't use it all over my face. But if you want to do that as well. Remember to apply everything after you've done foundation, concealer, and your setting powder. And then you do the rest of your face and then you're done, like now. And then you can go on to eyes and lips and whatever, or whatever order you see fit. So that is how you apply blush, highlight, and contour. I think the person who requested this just wanted highlight and contour, but I figured I'd put blush in here as well just because it all goes together. I mean, it's literally 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I hope this video was really helpful for you beginners out there. And there were some little tips and tricks, and that your faces look amazingly sculpted and awesome. And yeah, it's just about looking awake and sculpted and fresh-faced and natural and healthy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Let me know if you want more like how-to videos, not necessarily tutorials, but how to do this. So like how to apply a certain foundation or how to do a full lip look. I don't know. Anything. Let me know if you want me to make a little series out of it and I'll get on that. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Thumbs up if you like this video and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. So thanks again for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!